Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to take a look at how to recreate the Batman from the 1989 movie. Basically the first Tim Burton movie. So let's get started. So basically what you really need to be able to pull it off is quite simply the stealth material. So basically I'm using the reverse slimline chest piece and pants, but I'm using the Batwoman cape. I'm using the Batman Beyond or the Beyond Tech or something, the Batman Beyond gloves, the Batman Beyond belt, and the Batman Beyond boots. And of course, I'm using the Dark Knight Call. You can probably use the, no, that's the Dark Knight helmet actually, sorry. With the Call, it kind of covers the neck and it does create a bit of clipping. So I went with the Call instead of I went with the helmet instead of the Call to get the shorter version and to avoid some of the clipping it causes. And of course, I went with the BVS Batman emblem, but you could go with the Batman Rebirth emblem if you prefer. It's as you wish. Ideally, we would need, in order to be able to make this perfect, we would need to be able to cover the head with the stealth material without covering the eyes. That would be a much better option. And also, we would need, obviously, a yellow oval Batman emblem. Sadly, until they actually give us such an emblem, that's as good as close as we can get. So you can see the stealth material pretty much covers everything. But the Batman from 1989 still had the yellow belt, pretty much like the costume the comic had at the time. Let's try another variation. Technically, you could cover the head. Ideally, covering the head would be the better option. But the sad part is that if you cover the head, you lose the eyes. In order to be able to keep the eyes, basically what I did, I cheated a bit. And I gave our friend the come on. There's a bit of lag, sadly, not just today, but for the past couple of days. Basically, I gave our friend the bug goggles because otherwise, you can see this is what it looks like. So if you don't mind losing the eyes, then go ahead and do it like that. But if you want to keep some sort of eyes, the bug goggles can sort of do the trick. The problem is that you can see that the eyes aren't really well defined. They're a bit wobbly and they have a weird shape because that seems to be how the stealth material covers everything. It does it in a creamy, wobbly sort of way, as opposed to in a sharp, incisive way, if it makes any sense. Another variation you could try is with the Daring Vigilante headpiece. Sadly, I'm not sure why the ears bother me on that version. It's more Catwoman or even Catman than actually Batman to me. But that would be would be an alternative if you really have to. And another alternative we have would be to use the Beyond Call. Again, we lose the eyes. I'm not sure if the bug goggles actually work with that. I don't think so. Well, let's give it a try. Nah, I don't think so. Here it gives us some really long ears, which makes it more like a. To me, it screams Batman as if it was drawn by Jim Aparo, which ironically in 1989, Jim Aparo was the one drawing the Batman comic. But it's not really the 1989 Batman. It's more like the a weird cross between the Jim Aparo Batman. Also, if you want a bigger emblem, again, you can use the Stalwart Defender chest as opposed to the reverse slimline like I did before. So you decide. So again, with the Stalwart Defender chest, you have a bigger chest. Sadly, you have all those lines that come from the Stalwart Defender chest, which aren't really in line with the Batman from 1989. In 1989, he had all these rubber muscles, but it wasn't over-designed as it is today, or as it was in later years, where they added a whole bunch of separate of a whole bunch of useless lines to the design. So I would stick with something like the reverse slimline. You do get a few lines here and there, but it's much closer to the look of the 1989 Batman than the any of the other chests are, in my opinion. So you can see it looks very close to the Batman from 1989. The only, again, the only exception is we need a better emblem. If we had a yellow oval Batman emblem, holy crap, it would be near perfect. And also, if we could have the material covering the head without covering the eyes, then that is what I would go for. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. Just a quick Batman video. Basically, I have half a dozen such videos in the pipeline. I just need to be able to finalize them, sort of. So I'll try to do that either today or tomorrow. We'll see. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.